At 2:49 p.m., the earth shook beneath Iran, and in seconds, lives were shattered. Homes crumbled. Screams replaced silence. But this isn't just the story of a 5.1 earthquake. It's the aftermath that buried families in something even worse. Despair and deadly financial traps. You're watching Money Traps, where we expose how crises don't just break buildings, they break bank accounts. Hit subscribe so you never get caught unprepared. It didn't sound like thunder. It sounded like the ground was crying. 15-year-old Layla was setting the table when the first tremor hit. Her father ran. Her little brother screamed. The walls cracked like paper, and in less than 30 seconds, their home was gone. But survival wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a new kind of disaster. No home. No savings. No insurance. Just questions. Where will we sleep? How will we eat? Who will help us? In Iran, earthquakes strike often. But what they leave behind isn't just rubble. It's a financial trap that most never escape. They made it out alive. But life didn't wait for them to recover. The next morning, families stood barefoot in camps, not mourning the past, but trying to buy the future. Bread cost double. Water was scarce. Diapers? Medicine? Blankets? You paid what they asked, or watched your kids suffer. That's when the offers came. Quick loan. No collateral. Just sign here. And they did. Because what other choice did they have? But they didn't know it was a trap with interest so high it outlasted the aftershocks. In disaster zones, survival costs more than you think. And when you don't have an emergency fund, desperation becomes debt, and debt becomes your new disaster. It always starts the same way. A kind voice on the phone. A message promising urgent relief. A link that says, click here to get help now. When you're cold, hungry, and holding your child close under a plastic tarp, hope is easy to sell. So they clicked. They sent their last cash to someone they thought was with a relief group. But no truck ever came. No tent. No food. Just silence. In the ruins of Semnan, more than buildings collapsed. Trust crumbled. And this is the cruelest trap of all. When your pain becomes someone else's profit. In disaster, the greatest scam isn't fake aid. It's making the desperate believe they still have options. A month before the quake, Reza paid his insurance premium, the last money he had left after his daughter's surgery. He thought he was safe. But as he stood in front of what used to be his house, the agent's voice echoed, "Earthquakes aren't covered in your plan." That's when he realized he was insured only in theory, not in reality. Others never bought coverage at all. They said it was too expensive, too unlikely, until it wasn't. And now, the price of rebuilding is far more than they ever saved avoiding premiums. Insurance is supposed to be a lifeline. But in places like Iran, it often becomes a trap. A paper promise that dissolves when you need it most. The cameras have gone. The headlines moved on. But for the people of Semnan, the earthquake never really ended. Reza now sleeps in a neighbor's garage. Layla hasn't returned to school. And every time the wind rattles a window, hearts skip a beat. But the truth is, it's not just Iran. From Turkey to California, from Haiti to Nepal, disasters strike without warning and reveal who was ready and who was ruined. We all think we'll have time. Time to save. Time to prepare. Time to figure it out later. But the earth doesn't wait. And neither do the bills, the scammers, or the storms. The next one is always coming. The only question is, will you be another victim of the ground or of your own financial silence? Disasters don't just destroy buildings, they reveal our weakest points. Don't let your finances be one of them. Subscribe to Money Traps now. Give this video a like, share it with someone who needs to hear it, And turn on the bell so you're never caught off guard. Remember, the quake may be sudden, but the trap is always set.